Hello everyone and welcome back to my Any Percent tutorial for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Since we took care of the prerequisites for the run last time, we're just gonna jump straight in. Choose your save game and load it up. Immediately start spamming roll here because you can get the move right at the end of the loading screen. 2 rolls, 2 roll jumps, scramble jumps, and the third scramble jump will actually land you on the wall. Skip this cutscene. Now get a jump here to land immediately in this drain pipe.
No, please, don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Kill this guy. And be prepared to aim for this guy. It doesn't need to be a headshot, but it needs to be a deadly shot. So throat, heart, anything like that. Wonderful. Skip this cutscene. And then endure the small walkie-talkie sequence. Once you're one step behind this box,
I have to find what they're looking for.
you can move normally again. Make your way up here. Scramble jump up these stairs and trigger this cutscene. Skip it.
I know this figure.
Normally you would climb down there, rappel, to hold the spiel, and land down there. You can skip all of this with a method that is called the airwalk. Airwalks are used at several key parts of this run. It basically enables you to walk in midair. Unlike the skywalk, you don't need a foreign texture for that. You just need a wall you can grapple onto. For example, this one. You want to position yourself in around 90 to 145 degrees to the wall. And you want to jump, throw your grappling hook, and have the grappling hook land in the wall, the frame you land on the ground. If you do it correctly, you have your axe in your hand. You want to go to options, gameplay, center camera horizontally. You need this on set to on, because now the game thinks we are on this ledge. Now every time we are not facing the way we would face when we are hanging on this ledge, the camera will be recentered. This means that you have the airwalk. When you have the axe in your hand, it doesn't mean that you have the airwalk, it means you have a chance of having the airwalk. And as you can see, the camera is not recentering, so I will not be able to walk in midair here. See? It is completely RNG if you have the airwalk, so be sure to test it out. If you are, for example, if this happens, you are triggering it too fast. If this happens, you're not triggering it fast enough. And if you're throwing the axe into mid-air, you don't have the right angle. See, the game repositioned my camera. Sprint up here, and you can walk in mid-air. During the airwalk, you wanna have one of two, like there are 2 animations that are valued higher, 3 animations that are valued higher than the normal walking. That is sprinting for 1, scrambling, and rolling. If you are using one of these animations, not only will you be faster, but you will retain your height. If you are only walking, you will constantly lose height. So always be rolling or scramble rolling or running during an airwalk. Make your way over here, stand, scramble, and jump. And you just skipped all of this. Okay, since we got the Skull Cave approach down, we are now taking care of the Skull Cave clip. The Skull Cave clip basically wants you to clip into the ceiling and do the next section out of bounds. It skips around 30-45 seconds if you do it on the first try. However, this is really annoying. Even done correctly with your setup, it might not work every time. So think about if you really want to invest this into this skip. However, I'm still going to show you. There are a myriad of setup for this. Most involve destroying the space, going into this corner, aim for this corner of this rock. Then I personally aim down here, and I want to have the aim marker at a maximum of this. I don't want it here, I want it here. This means I already clipped partially into this wall. Then I'm going to turn the camera slightly more to the right onto this part, and then hopefully we get the right clip. Scramble back here and to the right, and we got it. Move forward, jump, and now you want to break out here by doing a wall jump off this wall. There are two possible ways to do this: this beam or this row of stones. I personally prefer the row of stones, but you do you. Just roll down twice, turn the camera down, jump up, move forward and hold aim down sight. Scramble, jump, and then to the left. Jump and add a dash of right. There is a loading trigger for this area here, which you want to hit. It doesn't matter if you go through the water or through over land. I just prefer this route. You want to now dive down underwater and look for a wall. Then follow that wall straight, and you should get into the room where you have to clip into. This is the wall. Follow it straight. And then the wall over us, above us spawns. Ascend. Get out of the water. And you've done it.
I have to
Be
find
careful
the
not to
temple
trigger
the
this
men
trap
get
here.
before.
Just jump it. And if you time this one correctly, you can make it in one jump. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Jonah?
Once you're about here, you can get one scramble in. Be careful if you spam scramble. You can also get a scramble roll, which will pop you off this ledge and cost you a bit of time, so
I
only
made
go
it.
for the scramble here.
I'm in an underground temple.
Jump. QTE here. I just did it so fast that it didn't trigger.
That's not good.
And try to grab the second
I can tell it's causing
part,
tremors.
because you want to be
There's a
faster than
pyramid.
this
I'm
dialogue
gonna get
here.
to the top.
You need to outrun this dialogue, because otherwise
Good.
this dialogue
There are
spawns,
platforms that can help me reach the top.
and it costs you
Looking for something to weigh
seconds.
them down.
But once you're sufficiently far enough before triggering the second dialogue, you're good to go. Take care of this important riddle, and you're good. So, since the next skip is relatively intense, with the high tide skip, and I want to explain this in detail, I don't want this tutorial to be overly long, I will make a cut here. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, I will see you in the next part.